1 year ago, in the spring, we made some mushroom logs, and these mushroom logs, as you can see, are starting to fruit mushrooms out of them. This is Shitake mushrooms we're growing, and we placed them in different areas. We placed them in different ways, and then we're checking to see how can we get the most optimum yield out of these logs here. So I placed some in the ground here, half in the shade. I put some over here behind the container. And what we did was we had them under a plastic sheet for a year. And then in May we took these oak logs and then we dumped them in water. We hit them a few times so they would think that they broke off the branch of a tree and then fell down to the floor so the mushroom can start pinning and start fruiting. That is what we figured is a great way of making the mushroom come to life from after the inoculation for almost a year. And we are seeing a small amount of mushroom grow inside of the logs, not too much yet. We have 2 mushrooms here, and then we are starting to get some results on this one here as well. And not so much has happened until now. I think I harvested 3 mushrooms in total. So I think what I should have done is we should have let them lay under the plastic the whole summer, and then in the fall when the weather shifts and it gets more moist and it gets more humid, there's a lot more water in the air and humidity in the air, then it would have been better to start them up there. I hoped that we could get mushrooms from them for only inoculation in a year, but we needed to wait because nothing has happened yet, and I think that they would have grown better and inoculated the logs better if we had kept them on the plastic. So I just tried placing them in different areas where there is a different amount of light and there's also coming some water when it rains, they get wet. And so far we haven't seen that much, so I'm gonna update you in the fall and then we're gonna see what happens, what the yield will be, because I believe that this is a great way of making Shitake oak logs. There's a great industry in doing this because we can inoculate the logs and then for up to 20 years we can actually harvest mushrooms on the logs. So it's a one-time effort to make the logs, and then from there it's fruiting, and it keeps fruiting until the log is completely dead. So we have some different thickness of the logs, and the thicker the log, of course it takes longer time to inoculate, but it's also lasting for many years more. So we are gonna keep updating you about what the growth is and how it's gonna progress. If you haven't seen the video yet where we made the logs, it's on the channel. So if you go through the channel and you scroll down, you will see the video coming, and it's from the last of spring. I'm also going to put the video at the end of this video, so you can just wait until the end of this video and then you can see how we made these logs as well. Yeah, so that's an update from the mushroom logs with the Shitake mushrooms that we're growing. Let's see what is going to happen and how they're going to progress. I think we're going to see the biggest and best results during the fall, and then from there we should be able to harvest a lot of mushrooms on them continuously. But I hope we can harvest continuously on these logs efficiently for the next 5 years. If we can get 1 kilo per log in total over the next couple of years, then I think it's a great success. But we'll keep you updated to see how it goes.